Welcome to GigFaster TV. Today we're going to talk about what you can do in the first 30 seconds of your song to make it great. Before we do that, be sure you subscribe on YouTube, click the bell, and you'll get notifications right away. That really helps. And share this channel with your friends if you think it can help them as well. There's plenty of room for success in the music industry. That's one of the fallacies that a lot of musicians think. They're in competition with all these other people. There's plenty of room for everybody. So go ahead and share the channel and help other people out, and you might find they help you as well. Hey, welcome back. We're going to talk about what you can do in the first 30 seconds of your song to make it great. And before we even start, I got to talk about attention spans. And I've talked about this before. Attention spans are super low, which means you don't have a lot of time to get your point across, to keep people interested. It used to be when you submitted your songs to record labels that they'd give you 20 to 30 second listen. In the olden days, 70s, 80s, and maybe even 90s, you might have an intro that lasted a minute. No, not anymore. Unless it's super hooky and catchy, you forget it. The attention span nowadays is only 8 seconds, and that's down 4 seconds over the last 20 years. And that's coming from Microsoft, and they have tons of data on this. So you get 8 seconds to impress somebody, get their attention, and to have them want to continue to listen to your song. So with that in mind, we have a huge task ahead of us to make sure the first 30 seconds of your song is awesome. So let's look at what some songs already do. What we're going to do 5 things to do in the first 30 seconds of your song. Now, number 1 is hook the listener immediately. Like we said, attention spans are so low, you have to hook them right away. Now, I'm going to play a couple songs that do just that. One of them is Walk This Way by Aerosmith. See if you can hear this. Now, right away, that song is probably 40 years old or more, and you hear that, you're hooked. Okay, what is that? That's pretty awesome. There's another one, Sweet Child of Mine. That's Guns N' Roses. Now, one more. Modern one. Okay, that song right there was just into 15 seconds, not even 15 seconds, when Post Malone starts doing his thing. You want to call it rapping or whatever. So, but even before that, the hook was there. It was just like, whoa, what is this? This is cool, So you got to, number 1, hook the listener immediately. Number 2, you got to write great lyrics. And I talked about this in a podcast just recently. Go back and listen to it. The lyrics really need to be relatable. I'm saying this right after we listen to Post Malone, Rockstar. He starts getting into that. How relatable is that? Well, it has to be entertaining, or super relatable with the people who are listening to it. So My main thing with the lyrics is about grading great lyrics is like don't just use cliche stuff like I'm not even gonna come up with any, but just like, oh, I love you, you love me. I mean, that's fine. Be creative. Make it so that it's like interesting to listen to. We're all bored. We only have 8 second attention spans, so make it so interesting that I want to listen to it more than once. Not only do you want me to listen to it to start, you want me to listen to it again. Okay, number 3 is get to the main hook. Like, don't wait. We're beating a dead horse here with this attention spans. Like kids get smartphones in elementary school now, so that's even worse. Like the 8 second attention span is for like people older than that. Their attention span is going to be even worse. So you really need to get to the main hook as quickly as possible. And you can have a bunch of hooks in a song, but just don't confuse the listener. Don't confuse them with your lyrics. Don't confuse them with just going from one thing to another too much. Number 4, use dynamics. Like, what do I mean by the dynamics? Well, let's say you get to that main hook quickly, and you have, like, say this is your song. You're up here. You got that song. Like, I'm excited. I'm listening to it. It's pumped up there. Don't keep it up there for the whole song, or I'm going to get bored because I'm just getting pounded in the face with the main thing. You need dynamics. So, for example, if you have a full band playing on that main hook, or all these parts going on at main hook, when you get to the verse, then you're going to want to drop it back, and maybe it's just the vocal and something else, but so that when you get back to that, you have some place to go. And that kind of goes with dynamics as well. Soft dynamics, and then big, get real big and loud, like those, that right there, that's the kind of dynamics I'm talking about. Volume and instrumentation, vocals, like how many are going on at once. So, and number 5, sorry, is be unique. We used to make fun of some rock bands back in like 80s, 90s because they played the same chords. Like, it was like the same 3 chords. You could play like 10 different songs, just interchange the lyrics, and they all sounded exactly the same. Now, people used to bust on them all the time, and I would remind them that when you can write a 3-chord hit song, let me know, because it's a lot harder than you think. And there were like at least like 10 or 12 songs that were just like that. So be unique. Say you're playing a G chord, how about you add an F sharp to it? And yeah, you add that major 7th. Oh boy, that's going to change it quite a bit. How about a minor 7th? Add that, it's going to change it even more. Make it something different, create your own sounds. Peter Frampton back in the 70s used a talk box, which was really, really cool. And not too many people have actually used talk boxes, but it created this unique sound that everybody knows, So the first 30 seconds of your song, do these 5 things, and your song's going to be interesting. People are going to want to continue to listen to it. Now, this is just the tip of the iceberg. So I never assume, or I never tell you this is exactly what you need to do. I'm giving you ideas so that you can take it to the next level. You use the information that you get from every place, and you make the best product you can make. Make the best songs you can make. Practice your instrument so that it sounds the best it can sound. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, like I said, to making your songs, keep the listener's attention. Let me know, how do you keep the listener's attention in your songs? I mean, do you even think about it? Like, let me know in the comments below. And remember, you're never going to succeed if you quit. Be persistent and you will succeed. Hey, thanks for watching. I know you guys hustle. I know you guys work on your craft. And, I'm trying to set you guys up for success, give you as many tips, pass on as much as I know as possible so that you can be successful. And that's why I created GigFaster, so that you could book gigs, promote your music, and submit to record labels. These record labels are looking for people like you. They need people like you as much as you need them. Now, you have to do your work. Nothing's for free. Everybody has to, pull on their end to have a successful project. So don't be afraid to hustle and submit and submit so that until you find the right fit. That's just the way it works. So anyway, go to GigFaster today and start your free trial, and I'll catch you next time.